So many things I still don't know. There's so many times I've actually changed my mind. I guess it's just something through dark matter, where we started, out as a light, indivisible as a particle, as atom that acted upon every atom of that time. So we went from atom to atom in our fallen state. Now we have to go back to atom. Because if Adam is an atom, then Eve must be the electron, or the evolutionary process through the journey of our ego, our vanity, and our emotional state. It's a triune, or the three portals to our psyche, or the eye gate. I mean, life as we know it actually began with the splitting of that atom as our electrons, which is our rib of that atom is resting in our brokenness. So it must be through that splitting of the atoms is where you find the light-bearing energy, our higher self within the cerebellum. Just as you also discover the devil within the lower part of our Eve that regressed into evil, our lower part, our state of consciousness that left us to be unconscious. But when you unfold the cube of our understanding, you begin to see the heaven, in our psyche, and that's within the cerebellum as the kingdom of God, the highest form of us, the heaved up, the place of our body, the temple of God, or the higher senses of our being. Now, as we begin to see the higher sense of our being, we begin to see the roots of our fallen self, which is hell, and that's at our heel. As a lower member of our nature, just as the serpent, the vibranium or cranium is our electromagnetic energy, or energy, energies us. That's the tree of life, which is found in our spine, like the apple is our plane of consciousness. So forth, the reality of it is the vibranium is there to slay the dragon that dwells within us. As we decide to allow the causality of it to kill, its forces, without allowing it to kill our vibe and our vibranium. And that's the body that we have that is essentially restored when we allow, the God, the Yahweh in us to connect to the outer heavens, where it's heaved up to track every atom to connect in order to, excel in that, vibranium within our cranium. See, without it, we can't exercise the power of its spiritual nature, because we just lack the formable understanding of its character, and its origin of its being, within our original thought, dating back to our original mind. in which we existed. So it's like traveling backwards. It's unlearning and undoing things to get to that divine mind that we inherit. And through that inheritance, the forces which is in us and, through us, as well as it can take over in our mind to make it more sound in truth, power, dunamis, overall, idealism. That's when we have the ability to work within the adjustments of the speed, the concentration, and the perspective, which gives us a sense of quickening or regeneration from up on high, which precedes in the realization of its innate control over our thought as well as our sentiment. See, to me, it's all about seeing and foreseeing our sense of being, which is reflected in our body and mind and intellect. Now, the intellects, right? They don't believe in God, but yet they fear us just the same. And the reason why is because that power of the vibranium, which is the branch that connects the body of our tree of life, which is the spinal cord to, our vibratory, energy placements. And that's all between the crevices of the formless and the formed worlds of our vibranium, pertaining to the concessions of sound. That's why every word that we utilize goes forth and receives its specific character from that power, faculty, or dunamis, as the kingdom of God over our 12th dimension in our state of consciousness, controlling the timbres and the utterance of many of emotions through the inspirational thoughts as the power of intent. Within that, is the manifestation as having dominion over ourselves and making the soundness of our love rather warm, wealthy, calm, and neutralized. This is when we allow that vibranium power to just swing open all the doors of our mind, to be vital and energetic as the voice of the heavens or the heaved up, to cause it to be vibrant and brilliant. Just like Yeshua stated that all power is granted to me through the heavens. In which you'll find any form of our decency is defined by the principles discovered within that. Now, there's a difference in, being loyal to the principle of that perspective, within the dynamics of the vision versus being loyal to the benefits of it. See, the principles, by definition, are the rules that, when they are, adhered to, often lead to great outcomes and results. If it's within the construct of the perspective, within the vibration, the vibratory faculty or vibranium, cranium.